on the old growth industry?
I think the old growth industry is, I think we should be doing, basically the timber is too good to be cut into 2x4s.
Say that again?
It's too good a timber to be cutting into 2x4s. It should be value added, and if we can't find a market for it, then leave it stand.
What about ecotourism?
Ecotourism's there, yeah.
Is there many tourists coming in to see the forests?
No, not really, not that I'm aware of, no.
Do you think that could help the towns, like as a primary industry?
No.
How come?
I don't see it. I don't see it where we pay enough in order to. The jobs wouldn't be paying enough. Somebody on the top would be taking the cream off the top again.
What happens if there is a way for the actual people to be making the money?
Well, if they're making $10 an hour, that's not a very viable industry.
How much do they got to make?
They should be making $20, $25 an hour and benefits and all the rest of it. That's what those trees are there for. Those trees are there to support a community with good paying jobs.
So if there is a way through ecotourism to pay $20, $25 an hour to people, do you think they'd protect the old growth forest?
Well, certainly. Some of it is protected. The good part of it is protected. I mean, it makes sense to protect some of it and leave stands of it. Don't just cut it all down. That's what's happening. It's not being. You used to go into an area and there'd be fire breaks until the timber grew up. Then they weren't allowed to cut anymore. But that's not happening anymore.
Do I have your permission to put this into a documentary film or web TV?
On web TV, sure.
What's your name, sir?
Brent Stoll.
From where?
Port Alberni.
And why are you down here today?
Protesting what's going on with the job loss and what's being taken out of the communities, export.
Is the whole community pretty upset right now?
I would say there's a good majority of the people. Like where I work, I'm fairly safe where I work, but I mean it's just not a good thing. None of our kids have jobs in the Alberni Valley. I have 3 children, and one's working there, and the other two have gone because there's nothing there. And most anybody else that I work with, their children are gone. There's no work for them. Our mills are only working half time.
And why is that?
Well, because they say they have no wood for them. I work in Sarita. We close boom. I do the scaling in some in the Sarita there, and we're closing booms off early so the tug can take them out and get them up to keep the mill running. And I looked this morning and I see the same logs that the mill cut are heading out of the valley. Hardly makes sense.
What does that mean?
It means that we're losing jobs. We're exporting our jobs.
Thank you.
You're welcome.